Okay, so you know the drill. It's time for me to moisturize my skin, and my skin is freshly washed and freshly exfoliated. So I'm just going to use my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel and apply it to my skin because it makes my skin feel oh so supple, and it penetrates the skin and does not just sit on top and leave an oily residue. And then next I'm going in with my Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer, which is my holy grail. If you have oily skin or an oily T-zone area like I do, then this is well worth the money. You just apply it to the skin and it literally keeps your face matte in those areas all freaking day. And then next I'm going in with my Body Radiance. This is Gleam by Melanie Mills in Rose Gold. And I'm just going to apply a little as I would do my moisturizer all over my face. And as you can see, it gives you like an instant radiance, an instant glow without you actually looking oily. So I will do this before I apply my foundation. So I'm going in with my Cover FX Total Cover Cream Foundation, which I love. The coverage is amazing. It's a medium to full coverage. And they recently just added 12 new shades to their line. So there's a total of 40 shades now. So everyone, every shade, every undertone can find their color, their perfect color, the perfect match in this line. So if you guys want like a video of the new shades, like swatches and whatnot, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And this foundation, it is recommended for normal to oily skin. If you have oily skin, make sure to use a primer because, you know, since it is a cream foundation, it can have the tendency to move around. But if you have dry skin, you can totally use it as well. Just make sure to thoroughly prep your skin, moisturize, exfoliate, prime it before you go in with this foundation. And use a damp beauty blender sponge to actually like press it into the skin instead of swiping, because if you swipe, then it will cling to any dry patches that you have. So that's why it's important to exfoliate and prep your skin before using. So next I'm going to highlight, which is basically giving your face an instant facelift. So if you guys want like a full video on how to get the perfect highlight, then let me know, because I will, you know, just talk about choosing the right shade and whatnot, and setting and the setting powders and all of that jazz. But I'm using my NC42 MAC Pro Concealer to highlight, and then I'm setting the under eye highlight and the areas that I've highlighted with my Sasha Cosmetics Buttercup Powder, which I love. I live by this powder. It is so amazing. Oh my gosh. Let's just talk about this Kat Cosmetics translucent powder. I used it for the first time in this tutorial, this Get Ready With Me. And man, it held my foundation in place all day. I'm totally about to start incorporating this into my everyday routine. Next, using NC42 MAC Pro Concealer as my eyeshadow base, I'm just going to apply this all over my eyelid and also drag it up towards the crease area, just so the eyeshadow has something to adhere to, and it will also help with any discoloration that's peeking through my skin near my eyes. And then just taking a fluffy blending brush, I'm using my BH Cosmetics Pro Studio Powder in 235, and I'm just sweeping this along the crease area, and this will just act as the transition color. Okay, so taking the Cabernet shade in the Lorac Pro 2 palette, which does not come out until October 4th, so don't kill me. I'm just using a small tapered blending brush, and I'm just focusing this color in the crease area. Now I'm noticing that whenever I use a smaller tapered blending brush as opposed to a more fluffier one, I have more control as to where I actually want the color to stay put, if that makes any sense. So the fluffier the brush, the higher up the eyeshadow will go. If it's smaller and more like a pencil, you can focus it directly into the crease itself. Okay, so going into Forest, which is an olive color, I'm just going to pack this eyeshadow all over my eyelid using a flat shader brush. Now, it is a matte eyeshadow and it's not as vibrant or nor pigmented as I thought it would be. As you can see, you can still see through it. So I'm having to do a lot of packing of the eyeshadow, which is okay. Don't get frustrated if you happen to run into this problem. You can totally use like an olive eyeshadow base underneath, but of course I didn't think about it until afterwards. So hey, why not? I'm just gonna pack to get the color to really pop and to show its true vibrancy. Going into Black Ivy, which is a really dark olive green, almost black with green reflex. I'm just going to pack this all over my eyelid using my fingers. And as you can see, it's definitely deepening the olive shade. So this is the color that I actually want. I don't want it to be really green. I really want it to be a very deep olive color. And then I'm going to go back into the palette and grab some of that Cabernet eyeshadow, and I'm going to sweep it along my lower lash line. I'm going to stop maybe about 2/3 of the way, starting from the outer end going in, and then I'm going to add the forest green to the remainder of the lower lash line. Okay, so next I'm just taking my Inglot Gel Liner in number 77, and I'm just going to wing out that bad boy. I am going to wing it out to the heavens. Yes, I am. No, I'm just joking. I'm not, but I am going to make a, precise winged liner just for that cat eye effect. And then next I'm going to apply my mascara. This is a L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. I love it because the wand separates and lengthens my lashes. And I'm doing this right before I apply my falsies. I'm going in with Siren lashes. They are by Social Eyes. And I love these lashes. They look very natural, but they're thick at the same time. So it almost gives you that double stacked look. Going into the shade Prosecco, I'm just going to apply this to the inner tear duct area of the eye, and this will just act as the inner tear duct highlight to open and brighten the eye look. So taking my Radiant Glow Bronzer by Sasha Cosmetics, I'm just going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks, and it will give it a little bit of color, but it will look more natural. And it has a little shimmer in it, nothing like overbearing, and nothing that will overpower the makeup. So that's a great thing. And I love my highlighter, so I don't want too much sparkle going on in the cheek area. Now for the cheekbone highlight, I'm using my highlighters from the MISSYLYNN palette, and it is on sale right now for $10 on BH Cosmetics website. And honestly, guys, I'm not just saying that because it's my palette, but if you want a great quality highlighter for an inexpensive price, then definitely go for the MISSYLYNN palette. For some reason, I love the way nude lips look with olive eyes, so that is exactly what I'm opting for. I'm going to use my Stripdown lip liner from MAC, and then I'm going to add my Close Contact lipstick from MAC, which is limited edition, but I got it on eBay for a very expensive price. Don't judge me. You don't know my struggle. So now it's time for me to set my makeup so it lasts all day. So I'm using my Coconut Fix Plus, which was limited edition from MAC Cosmetics. And like I said, it's just going to sew everything in place. And to top it all off, I need a brow highlight. So I'm just using the highlighters from the MISSYLYNN palette to apply at the highest points of my eyebrows for that instant glow. And I'm also going to sweep it along the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose for some illumination. And that is basically it. I hope you guys enjoy. Please be sure to hit the thumbs up button to share with your friends. Rate and subscribe.